Today I'm gonna make a voice controlled Roblox game. So if any of you know this game, so yeah, that's a mobile game you play using only your voice. So I'm gonna actually try to recreate that on Roblox. Now the reason this is actually possible is Roblox's new audio API, which was pretty new, but it allows you to do a lot of cool stuff with your voice, like voice changers and stuff like that. Now before we even get started, we have to make sure the enable microphone is on inside of game settings, and the audio API is actually a beta feature, so you have to make sure this is enabled in your beta features here. So I actually already have a script I'm using for an example in this video, which just basically just gets your mic input and then puts it in an audio analyzer. And basically once your voice gets picked up, it's gonna fire a remote event, which if I go over here, yeah, right here, this will listen for the remote event and make you jump. So this is just the example I'm gonna be using for this video, but if you wanna do the same thing or whatever, I'll put these scripts in the description so anyone can copy them. Now just for me to test this, I'm gonna actually place down some parts here to make a just little obstacle course I can go on, so I can show you how this works here. It doesn't need to be anything special. I just need to place on some parts I can jump on. Spread these out over here. Make a little obby. Now before I go in, before I press play, in Studio, in Roblox Studio, this is actually kind of delayed, like your voice in the jumping is, but I'm gonna kind of show you how this works here. Jump, 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 jump. Now as you can see, it's making me jump every time I talk, and I actually have a script where it disables my spacebar to jump. And this script is actually really customizable. You can turn up the body velocity here, make you go up higher, the max force. You can change a lot of stuff here just to make you go higher or lower or whatever. But also I have another thing here which checks if there's air under the player. So what this does basically is it makes it so the player won't go up forever. And if there's air under the player, it won't make them jump anymore. So as you can see in the game, I put at the start, it makes you go forward and up when you talk in that game. So I'm gonna actually try to recreate that here, because right now what I have, it just makes you go up when you talk. So technically if you restricted the player from moving at all, like had a script to disable the jumping and moving, then you can make like the same thing that's in that game. But so to do this, we're gonna have to get the primary part here. Primary part. Alright, we have the character already, so we're gonna character dot primary part. Okay, and then we're gonna get the look vector so we can tell where the player is looking and make them move in that direction. Do primary part dot C-frame dot look vector. Alright, and now down here we can do, this just makes it go up here, so we're gonna do look vector times we'll do times 40 on this also. Actually, I'm gonna do that more, it's like 50. Okay, and then we're gonna do I think we just do plus. Yeah, that should work right there. And then oh wait, we actually have to add max force on this here so the player can actually move in those directions. And now this should work, so we should be moving forward and going up at the same time here. Hello, jump. Okay, yeah, see, this is working here. So if we just remove the movement, we could only move using our voice. Jump. Now that was just a rundown on how I did all this, but I actually created a game where you have to use your voice to jump, and it's kind of just like an obby, but this game should be releasing by the time this video is out, and if you want to check it out, it's going to be linked in the description.